From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Kansas City Royals and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Strike two.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
On to first, and Escobar set down to open up the ball game. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Sel Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He's having a good series against these guys so far. He's been a huge factor, particularly driving in runs. He's already driven in 5 in this series so far. So clutch situations with guys on base, this is the guy to watch.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. In there, strike one. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, gloved by Headley. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
First offering on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Casey.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder Brett Gardner.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Now a bunt attempt here. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. So digging in now, Matt Holliday hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Low for ball one. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And Matt, I mean, another thing, I look at this team, it makes me nervous, you know, because this is when you start seeing managerial changes. We're in May, and everybody, you look around, there's changes being made, and your team is falling behind. They're not playing good ball. So they got to turn this around and figure out what direction they want to go in, because they can drift out of this real quick. Now, that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now another 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Perez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Holliday is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Settling in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
I like that hit a lot. That's a clutch 2-out hit. Now, a lot of times we think it's got to equate to late innings. You can do it early in the game, too. Gives them a 1-0 lead, sets them up with a nice cushion, and now it changes how the game is played on the defensive side as well.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's been one of their big run producers this year, currently 3rd on the team in RBIs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 2 out with the man at first. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic.
Catcher, number 13.
I'm looking down there at Brett Gardner. You know, Yankee Stadium made this guy one of the best defenders because it's so spacious. He had to go a long way to center, and being left-handed, he had to backhand a lot of balls. So as a result, he learned how to get great jumps on the baseball and makes great plays.
Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Just foul.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Judge looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. In is Jorge Soler.
The right fielder, number
He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Soler.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out and a runner on third. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
The left fielder, number 4.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Runners off for second. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to Carter. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Royals are on top 2-1. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A little tapper. And a rather easy first out.
Batting 7th, the shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a called strike 2. One and 2, here it comes. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. There to take it is Escobar. 2 away now.
Batting 8th.
Here's Chase Headley. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Whit Merrifield next to hit, and he'll start out there half of the third. Top of the order to follow. The pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Adam Warren is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Adam Warren.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 1-2 delivery, and here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Baseman number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is digging in. Chris Carter. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First offering on its way. Grounded down the 3rd baseline, and a diving effort there at 3rd. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Hot shot on the ground is short, and no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, he had really struggled in this cold streak he's been in right here, so that's a welcome single. He watched his average plummet below 230.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Oh, 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Comes set with the 0-1. Ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Hits this one hard the other way. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Got the ground ball he was looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Matt Holliday standing in now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now the 0-1. Hit to short. And that's through for a base hit. Carter is on his way home. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On the ground up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, he watched his average drop below 280. You can look at it 2 ways. If you're hitting 280, that's still a compliment for a lot of guys. But he's that good a hitter, you expect him to hit higher.
Snap throw from the catcher. Here's the 1-0. Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. This one's down to third. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Salvador Perez.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Royals. Digging in for his second at bat, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Soler is there, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The right fielder, number
Here's
99.
big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at bat. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That winds up foul. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. In is Jorge Soler. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Oh, he got under the 3-1 a bit as this is in the air out to right. Judge is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Striding in once again, Brandon Moss. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Another one sent foul. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball.
That is the 6th foul ball in this at bat. Now, for those who like to see a lot of pitches, he's doing it for you.
Another 1-2 delivery. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out.
The batter, number 15.
Ready for another chance? Whit Merrifield comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, line drive to left. Gardner is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Here's Chase Headley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Chris Carter now. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
I like the idea of the bunt right there. Now he finds himself down 0-1. But you know what? You got 2 more pitches to work with. Have the confidence to bunt with 2 strikes if you need to.
Sacrifice attempt here. And he's retired 1 away.
The left fielder, number
Ready
11.
for another shot now. Brett Gardner. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the belt, the pitch. Little tapper down the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And that misses 1-1.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but man, he's around the plate, he's consistent, but like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Grounded, foul. '50th pitch of the game on its way. In the dirt here. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
The third baseman,
stepping into the box, Mike Moustakas, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Tyler Clippard takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit out towards second, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Ready with the 2-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. 1 left. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Matt Holliday is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The batter.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close. Here's Starlin Castro. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gordon sprinting after it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Now the relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing, and that's going to do it for Jason Vargas. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at third, so the best he can hope for is a no decision. Joaquin Soria is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Joaquin Soria.
Here's big Aaron Judge. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate, but the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in once again,
now
Chase
batting,
Headley. 1 for 2
baseman,
on his line so far in the game.
Headley.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And that one stayed up a little high. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A wave and a miss. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Now a ball lined to the right side. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters. Salvador Perez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
This is line to left. Gardner is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The designated hitter, Brandon Moss.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brandon Moss. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 2-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Royals get one back on this solo home run. Ready once again, Chris Carter. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground at first. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out of the game on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, it's the first inning, and he has some time to redeem himself.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And he puts it on the ground to second. Merrifield scoops it up. Spin throw. Gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. In now, Matt Holliday. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back to the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Left field and deep. Gardner ranging back at the track. And just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Dylan Betances comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 8.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Play ball. He's out. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Kansas City, number 40.
Here's Chase Headley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Baseman, Chase
First pitch of the at-bat. Dribbled to the right side. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Carter now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty.
Play ball. He's out.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Royals get the win on the heels of 4 home runs.